In this video, I want to demonstrate how to use a forming tool to cut my sheet metal part. So I'm going to come over to the design library. I'm going to look in the design library and I want a forming tool. I'm going to put a louver into here, so I'll expand the louver folder. And there's the louver that came with, and here's the louver we just created. To use either tool, I click and hold on them, just like I would any toolbox item, and I'm going to drag and drop it out here into my part. I'm just going to zoom in a bit because I want to orient it and set it up the way it should cut. So the first thing I want to do is the placement face. I'm going to right click here to select it, and I'm going to say I want the tool placed on this face. Notice how the tool gets flipped upside down. I can also flip the tool with this command, or I can rotate it here. I want to rotate it around the other way. I'm going to put in 270 degrees. If I had configurations for this tool, I could choose the configuration. I'm going to maintain the link to the forming tool so that if I change the forming tool, my sheet metal part will update. And then I want to go to the position tab, and what I want to do is, when we created the forming tool, if you recall, we created this positioning sketch. Now I'm going to use it to dimension the tool where I would like it placed. So I'm going to switch to the dimension mode, and from this edge, so I'm going to dimension up to the origin of the tool. Come out and click to place it. I'm going to make that dimension 5 inches, and you notice how the tool moves over. Next, I'll dimension from this edge, again back to this point on my tool, and I'll make that 1 5/8. And I'll look at it and see if I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'll go OK, and I'll say, yep, that's how I would like my tool positioned. And I can see how my forming tool has cut into the part. Like any SolidWorks item, I can come back here and I can edit the part, and I can change it. Just close that. And we can also notice here the arrow, meaning it still has the in context relationship back to the forming tool. And if the forming tool changes, this part will update.